Alrighty, we're live. I've hit the button. Yippee! Yippee! We're back with Hades 2 again. Because this game is good. I said it just yesterday when I was talking to Daft. And playing Mario, but it's probably my 2025 game of the year, for sure. I'm pretty confident that any Supergiant game is gonna win that one.
Come along.
I'm pretty confident that any Supergiant game that comes out is gonna be my goatee. Although Pyre, you know, I still need to go through Pyre. Never mind. I'm a spreader of falsehoods and liar. Just an outright falsehood spreader. We want to go to the surface. I want to try and get a little bit more of that done. Okay, well.
By my birthright.
This is the only one. Also, hang on. How would we... Let's see. How do we even get to 32? I mean, obviously we got to take a little bit more damage. I did play with Frenzy on for a long time in Hades 1. But I think that would end up making me upset. Level 1 of time, maybe level 2. No. I think debt and just money becomes useless. One Shadow Servant. I think this is about right. Although Rival, if I can get more levels in Rivals, that'd be great. But for now, let's just
should be a lively evening.
Let's go with the Testament. Testament of Night. Go kill
toward the gods.
Prometheus again. Because I'm so bad at the Prometheus fight.
Holding back.
I really gotta work on that. Life tax? Oh, okay.
In offering to my great cousin Lord Hephaestus, master of the forge. Such skill and artistry runs in our family, and so much of it with you. And you tolerate such intense heat without so much as a complaint.
It does get awful hot here in my forge. Suppose a nectar ought to cool me off. Not that I ought to be drinking at a job like this, but hey, no one's watching. No one needs to know.
Yeah, get drunk at the forge. You deserve it, Hephaestus.
Kronos keeps on lending us hand to deal with what he did to us, but still, I reckoned he'd be back to his old self by now, but mayhap you scrambled him enough that it'll stick. Think you could do that to me, Mum?
Hera? No, she's got her own kind of... She's kind of got her own steez. 4 seconds on... Hang on, actually. That's pretty good.
Such strength.
Although, oh man, that does influence my... How much does this do then? 160? That's fine. That's not a ton of damage, but it's acceptable. And if we can get any more levels on... Miss Kitty, I'm in here. You big silly. Sorry, she's yowling outside of the door. She's like, I finished my dinner,
Lord
where
Uncle,
are you?
A token of my appreciation.
Miss
Though I
Kitty.
knew of your generous spirit well before we finally met, I'd not expected you'd make time for me again and again like this.
Your brother once was similarly generous to me. I often wondered who could have taught him such deference. Old Hades didn't, that I knew.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
that
noted
tracks.
that your father and I thought of something suitable for Kronos, for I do not want him here. He shall preside over the Isles of the Blessed, near to Elysium, in your domain. An honorary post befitting one of his experience.
Damn, they're throwing Dad in the retirement home? We'll go with Divine Vengeance. The builds that will proc on hit effects or on me getting hit effects aren't too bad. Hang on. So we go
Show me the
Medea.
surroundings.
We go Hera. Medea, Hera, Festus, Selene, Hermes, Zeus. I would like, actually, we don't need a Zeus right away. I kind of want to tag all these gods. Also got to take advantage of the limited opportunities
It's been too long.
to gift Medea.
Since Ambrosia can be so good as to leave you desiring more, I wanted you to have this, for being quite possibly the most welcome sight in all of Fira.
This place is not exactly welcoming.
Such as you, after having cursed so very many, however much they had it coming. I've merely done my service to great Hecate in working with you, sorceress. You need not compensate me more.
I love how spiky she is.
It isn't compensation, merely a gift. Your past is your business. I know only the Lady Medea whom I've met and come to understand. She is so much the sorceress I've aspired to be, with less emphasis on cursing, but still.
Maybe we could do more
You were
cursing.
so young when first we met. I thought as you grew older, you would harden, grow crueler, as many of us do. Yet you have proven quite resistant, and in turn, you've made me more resistant to it too. I'm most grateful.
Aw.
You're most welcome.
Bond forged with Medea. What is said bond? You share a dark
I will
bond.
come up, Lady Medea. Lord Hypnos, I mean. Thank you for all your guidance with the dream vapors. The House of Hades owes you a great debt.
Those are such tidings as I wish to hear. All I ask in return is that the underworld gates remain ajar yet for some time. The dead and I, we still have many matters to explore.
Well, I believe that. Losing. Let's go with lose armor. Armor just
Most excellent.
Thank
annoys me.
Perhaps you should go
And we'll tag Hera. If we could get Hera on special, maybe?
You shades are getting out of there.
I can see a run forming here. The less time you have between the Hephaestus blasts, the better. Hephaestus
Queen Hera,
blast.
though these exchanges between us must necessarily be brief, I'm grateful for each moment you can spare. I know your family needs you, and Olympus needs you, and your devotion to each is abundantly clear.
Well, my dear, if you find no future to be had in your witchcraft, you could always take up theatrics. For I very nearly believed your every
There
word.
is stone cold.
Honesty is not our family's trade, but I commend your effort anyhow.
She just assumes everybody hates her.
I see that my distinguished husband has already been in touch. Well, just in case he doesn't make the sparks fly in quite the manner you expect, I have something for you of my own.
None of my boons being common. Gain more damage. That, I think I'm gonna take.
A boon awakened. That shade
We're early
needs you,
enough that we
Phrynos.
can get away with it, and we've only taken the better stuff thus far. The higher rarity boons, anyways. It's just a little extra, you know. Little something something, a little extra oomph. Some pizzazz, perhaps. Although hopefully we can get more Hera boons. I like Itch. I take it on Cass, even if I think that's one of her worst options for it. I kind of want to hope that Hephaestus becomes a primary for us. I would love to get more boons from him. Everybody gets nectar today.
This one's for you, Uncle. May you shake all our foes from the land, and your seas swallow them, that they rue the day they rose against us.
Of all the many sacrifices I've been receiving as of late, and there have been a lot, yours have been the very best of all, my niece.
Aw, thanks, Uncle. Uncle Ambo.
When we first met, I promised terrible revenge for what had happened to your kin, and I think what we've done will qualify. So what if Kronos wasn't permanently slain? Neither was old Hades, after all.
I think knockaway sprint is good enough. Makes some landing space for us. I was just talking about Hephaestus. Let's
go then.
My God, that extra damage though.
Traitor.
Sheesh. Okay, yeah. I love the flat boosts, so.
Shades, I release you.
Maybe we can get an Aphrodite as well. Doubt, but I can hope.
There.
So we're streaming early today because I have some plans for this evening, and I think it's important to, while I'm still doing this challenge, to actually have a social life.
Special delivery for you, Lord Hermes. You've aided me more times than I can count and encouraged me every step of the way. I could never have come this far this quickly otherwise.
Thank you, Hermes.
Hey, Ambrosia, just what I always wanted. Not seen it very often recently, nor the feasting that tends to go with it, though at this rate we might soon have more. Feasting, that is, which ought to be in your honor.
Thanks, Hermes. We're
Hephaestus
besties.
makes a mean set of armor, and you know what? It makes a mean pair of sandals too. I wear mine all the time. Footwear, Em. I really think it's going to catch on.
Nah, why would it? Never. Hang on, chance base effect? I don't really... We'll just take the bonus gold. But yeah, I think it's... I gotta maintain more of a social life. I gotta be doing things. If I just sit in my home or go between home and work exclusively, then that's gonna make for some boring streams. And I'm trying to make some exciting content. Well, maybe not exciting. I'm still second monitor content, let's be real. But I think it's important to keep doing things. It certainly stresses me out, and I have some days where I'm like, Jesus Christ, I have so much that everything is going on. I have too much.
I draw you down.
Oh, I didn't gift her.
Lend me your light.
The witch Medea learned to blot out my light, creating an eclipse whenever she required. We had a conversation after that, and all is well between us ever since. Between her curses and my hexes, you shall be feared.
We're definitely feared. Zeus Moonwater? You know what, let's go with...
On this phase, I can see you may direct the lunar ray.
Let's take the beam. Go big beam mode. Big Beamus. That's definitely not anything anyone has ever called me.
Enough of this place.
Big Beam MG dot drive. Is that the
In the name
Beam
of Hades.
NG dot drive? Ooh, Sea Star. That's an early Sea Star. I find that I don't take a lot of Poseidon stuff very frequently.
Oh, good.
Hello,
Such
Lord
appalling silence in these
Polyphemus.
outskirts. I've grown too much accustomed to the bustle of the city and its lingering sense of blood and decay.
Lady Medea, does Headmistress even know what you're doing here? She hadn't mentioned you'd be testing me.
Great Hecate knows all. But now that you are matron of the oath, the consequences are yours to decide. And tonight, you spoke the vows. Long have I been dying to oblige.
All right.
Not again.
Ow.
But I just cursed you.
At least the Divine Vengeance. Oh, no. Well, maybe the Divine Vengeance. Here we go. It's actually saving us a ton of damage. Take a little bit of damage, deal a lot of damage. Eat this, beams. Ow. Ouch. I'm taking a lot of damage this fight. Maybe I should stop doing that? I need to figure out how to actually dodge that. Okay. Well, that was an easy fight. Maybe Hephaestus is actually goated. I never take his
Return to
stuff.
Shadow now.
Good night.
He's so sleepy. So snoozer mode. I don't think I need the armor. But yeah, you know, we're up to 50. I mean, hang on. How many days are we at now? 57? That's a lot. That's almost 60 days. That's almost 2 months straight of going live. That's, I don't know if it's impressive, but it's certainly something. It shows dedication. It shows chutzpah.
Change of course.
Maybe. I don't know. Does it show chutzpah? Does anybody actually know? Are there any chutzpah aficionados? Maybe Rabbi? Would they be the ones that are most qualified to
Go show that shade the
discuss?
way. Well done, Phrynos.
How many? Hang on. How many seconds? 3 seconds. Okay. That's a couple. That's a really short amount of time. If we can get some boons to allow for aftershocks, that would be awesome.
To be unseen is to become as mist.
I like
We
how
are as
varied these
shadows.
ones are too. The little side challenges. In Hades 1, I definitely didn't do the ones without getting hit very frequently. Mostly because it was extremely weapon dependent for me. Some weapons I was better at not taking hits. Other ones I would just take many. I just tank it.
The infinite dark.
Built different, aka that's good. That's a good
With the
boost.
grace
I don't
of the
think I've
moon.
seen contact very
On
much.
to the next phase.
I think solar beam is one of the better ones if you can.
I'll run this blasted ship aground.
Ow. That does a lot of damage. And it bounces. Hang on a second. And it's got the ricochet bullets, and I'm just soaking them up.
The sea claims another.
Owie. Ooh, the specials. Yes. That's exactly what I was looking for. The piercing, too, just... perfect. Hang on. Am I backlit? Do I need to crank this up more? I'm in competing light sources here.
Sage, salt of mountain, ripe of age, little miss.
Hello.
Our Lady Hecate confirmed each detail of what you have achieved, although with far less modesty than you. Oh, such an accomplishment, Poppet.
Thanks.
Thank you, Madam Circe. If not for your enchantments, I might never have gained the summit of Olympus, which was a necessary step. You don't mind if we keep on like this?
Oh, I would mind if we no longer did. So long as you have more to do, you can veritably count on my contribution.
Thank you. Ooh, do I want to get bigger? I hate to say it, but I gotta
Very
take the
well.
heal.
Thanks.
I gotta take the heal and then the bonus heals. I took big hits there. And especially if I'm just taking,
Next bearing.
if I'm getting whomped like that, I'm gonna need more heal boosts. Oh, I finished reading Howl's Moving Castle just earlier today while I was working.
How's your evening going?
I had a little bit of downtime, so you know, we take a little bit of reading time. Better than scrolling, that's for sure. Definitely makes me feel better than scrolling. But Howl's Moving Castle, pretty good book.
No problem.
Hey.
Sure, Giga Moon Burst.
Fine work as always.
Hang on. Also, I need to check something real quick. I mentioned work, and I've been too caught up in other things. I needed to double check before I'm done for the day. We fuck with Calcifer for real? Yeah, real book Calcifer. Like, you know, Billy Crystal Calcifer. He's got some steez. He's got some chutzpah. But, he's definitely a mood. Oops. Sorry, one moment. I gotta double check stuff. I forgot to check an email before. Oh, I hit the wrong button. I'm so sorry, guys. Just one of those days. Also, I'm making more oatmeal slop. I see what happened here. Okay, there we go. Just double checking, and we're Gucci. But yeah, book. The book,
Last we spoke in
the characters are a good bit different than the movie.
It's just, I didn't realize you'd have to keep fighting like this.
You asked me what I was going to do with the rest of my existence, and it set me off. I've not thought that far ahead.
Well, it seems you don't need an answer anyway if you still have to keep heading up here. And probably down to the underworld as well.
There's certainly a comfort in routine, but I have to accept that this may be all I'm meant to do. All I'm proficient at.
No, come on, girly.
You don't have to accept any such thing, Melly. All my father ever did was work, felt it was his calling. But you're not like him. Anyway, the rest of existence can wait. Let's make this night a good one and go from there, eh?
Great mentality, Icarus.
One night at a time.
My attack boon gains 3 levels? Hang on. Yeah, please. How long did... 2 seconds? Yes, please. 400 damage every 2 seconds? I don't think I can get much better than that, actually.
In the name of Hades.
Big dodge chance. We'll just buy out the shop. I mean, I can't run.
I know.
What's up,
Thought that was
Eris?
you. I must say, especially for someone who claims to thrive on pure disorder, you are very punctual and consistent, Eris. Every time I've crossed the rift, you've been right here.
She's
No
been
need
waiting.
to rub it in. Look, I know this is becoming a problem, but I swear I can get it under control. Just promise me you won't tell anybody.
You want me to promise not to tell anybody that you're punctual and consistent? Why? Because you'd hate for them to start to think better of you for a change?
Yeah.
Yeah. Although, since when do I even care what anybody thinks of me? That's not who I am. It's all because you're ruining it for me. Have a glowy.
Yeah, I finished Howl's Moving Castle, and it's a great book. The characters are very different. I like that in the book, Sophie is very explicitly magical, and just kind of is like, oh, I have no idea how to actually... I don't really know how...
What did you just do?
I don't really know how to work my magic other than
Nice try.
use my words. A wordsmith, a true artiste.
Bombs away.
But yeah, there's a lot more characters in the book too. The movie, there you got like what, 6? You got 6 primary characters just in the whole steez. Ow.
Oh no, you don't.
Ow.
No, you're making a mistake.
Bonked. Goodbye, Eris. My favorite
Where does she get
walking
with these?
disaster.
Solid ground.
She is what I might describe as a disaster gay, perhaps? She definitely gives the vibe of that kind of individual. But yeah, I think all of the characters are similar in the movie, but they're,
Some coins.
I would say Sophie and
Spotted them.
Howl are a little bit more composed in the movie as well. Whereas in the book, they are also disasters. Although that's kind of the whole steez with Howl, right? He's a disaster and doesn't pretend to be anything but that. Or he tries to be that kind of individual. He tries to pretend that he's more of a disaster to his friends, when in actuality he's kind of got a whole lot going on for him. Freaking eagle, man. Ow. Yeah, I'll take that one.
Superior might.
I mean, it'll really depend on what you saw first, right? I feel like that's generally how it goes with media properties. For most people,
More coming.
you tend to like what you saw first, but I think I do like the movie as an experience a little bit more. Oh, thank you, Athena.
Malinui?
Ooh,
Yes.
money.
My father's palace is now closed for retrofitting. Probably much like what's underway in your father's realm. Leaving you with nowhere to rest after a hard night's work.
Nah,
It's
don't
all
worry
right,
about
Lady
it.
Athena. I mustn't stay here longer than I have to, and recover far more swiftly where I'm from.
You fight as though you're unencumbered, but I know the surface weighs on you. It is impressive how you've learned to suppress this fate-wrought weakness in your blood.
Aw, thanks, Curly. I think I'm gonna take the Death Defiance.
The enemy awaits.
Ow. But yeah, I think that you get a little bit tighter of an experience overall with
Olympus, I accept
book.
this message.
not the book, the movie. I would say I slightly prefer it.
My strength reborn.
But they're both still good. Like, without a doubt. I would recommend if anybody is interested in if anybody is interested in reading the book, it's worth checking out. I'm curious. I'm debating whether or not I want to actually
Need to recharge.
want to read the other.
Now.
Ooh, C-Star paying off already.
Made to order.
Yeah, glow effect. I'll take that.
Look at what I found.
And scoop?
I'm debating whether or not I want to read the other books in the Howl's Moving Castle series. I don't think I've heard anybody even really talk about them, so it's just kind of like, huh. The Miyazaki movie just... Did it ruin it for for people? I hope not. X piercing. Yes, we will take that one. And then, sure, gain more power.
There at last.
Yeah, the tri-beam, the piercing tri-beam. I will take that. Yes, please. Thank you very much.
More auto watchers.
But yeah, I've been a voracious reader lately, I feel.
Almost finished.
I feel like it's been very nice. It's been years since I've actually read a whole lot, but I think I'm at like I think I'm up to like 12-ish books since December. Like, sure, I'm not reading the craziest stuff, but sure, it's a lot of fiction, but I would say that it's
Hear me, on my authority.
it's better for my brain typically. Sure, I'll
Adequate.
take froth. Slay foes without getting hit. Well,
Come on.
might as well still try it. Do I get onions still? I
A
do.
learning experience.
How about two?
Whoa, 2 onions!
Crunchy.
Incredible! How about that?
Into the purse.
Who doesn't love a little extra onion? I'm all about the caramelized onions.
Have another.
We're going into this fight with not a lot of HP.
Injured, is she?
Yup.
Where do you suppose they are, Agent of Change? The Fates, I mean. They who set the Titans and the gods against each other to begin with long ago.
Wherever they are, pray they can't hear you speaking ill of them. Though why ask me? You're the one who knows everything, including whether they'll ever be located or not.
That I do. I but spur you to consider the possibility and your place in their scheme, and I suppose, in mine.
Yeah?
Now, Artemis.
I hate this bird. Owie. I need to focus Heracles more. Conflagration. What a fun word. Ow. This is a fight that punishes you for holding still, that's for sure. smacked into the wall. Okay, where are we going? There we go. Okay.
You think you have a switch?
I'm really glad I have the I'm getting hit punish. Because I'm sure getting hit a lot. You know, for a minute there, I was trying to think of a book idea related to, oh my god. The idea that you are your own Prometheus. You gotta light your own inner fire and achieve the goals that you want. Middle, anywhere but top, middle. Fuck.
How about this?
How about now?
There we go. Okay. Only down 2 death defiances. That's fine. Get beamed.
The breath of gods.
Falling back.
There we go. Goodbye. At least Hephaestus really makes it so that I can deal consistent damage. Can you soak a beam for me? Thanks. Thanks, pal. Appreciate it.
Flames that you withstood. Perhaps they were never meant for you. This changes nothing.
Bye, Prometheus.
See you later. For the realm.
But yes,
Neither
I wanted to
that.
write a book about, like, lighting your own inner fire. Something I think many individuals need to do, rather than just doom scroll. I feel like that's been it's been on my mind a lot lately. And it was coming up on a year and a half ago now? Wait, was it a year and a half ago? I think it was 2025 that I was starting to try and work on that. I don't know. I just like the idea of motivating individuals.
Special delivery. Incoming.
Did I take damage through that? I sure hope not. If we can get one more.
Darkness guide you.
Being able to use the
That
beam
shade needs you,
anywhere
Phoenix.
would be perfect.
A soul no longer lost.
Man, the beam, if you can get the levels for it, is just great. If you're not getting levels in anything, just take the moon. 1,000 damage if it hits.
Stay in the ground next time.
Set and forget. Perfect.
In the name of Hades.
Sure, cast do more.
Closer to the top. Here he comes.
His damn tail going nuts. Thank you, dodge chance.
Good.
I was like, oh, I'm just eating a hit here. Do I
This'll
need
be
to?
over soon.
Okay, no. Just. Ow. Eat a laser for me, please.
Monument cleansed.
Perfect. More on the star path then. Just extra armor. You know what? We will not be taking another one of those. I thought about it. I was like, maybe that'd be a good idea. No, just simply not worth. Hang on, I have. Is this anything important? No? Okay, perfect. Just want to make sure. The last couple of times I've gotten Discord notifications, they've been important information.
Can't go full blast.
But yeah, as I've been saying, I think we need to encourage people to actually read and not just indulge in short form content all the time. You know, as a former iPad baby, maybe it's a good idea to do things other than scroll or watch video or movie or whatever that might be. Wow, that's really good. That just absolutely melted him. I was waiting for a good chance and I just should have used it.
Just his tail. One of them.
I think I'll take Born Gain.
By her grace.
What hides in waters soon is to be found.
Mine.
A storm gullet. Wow, ass name.
Floor.
Hey,
Hello.
Two Pop's Palace is shut down for now. Heightened security, something like that. You don't mind, do you? No need to dally over there, if you ask me.
No, between us, I don't really mind at all. I can still keep up with the king and queen and all the rest by boon, and this means I can get back a little sooner on a good night.
See, that's exactly how I look at it. The sooner you get past that massive monster likely lurking behind that huge gate back there, the sooner you can rest up for the next one.
Yeah,
Then let's
yeah.
go.
Okay.
Olympus,
Yeah, we can buy
accept this
everything that we
message.
want to. I don't really have a lot of effect, like, percent chance-based things. I guess we'll go with a little faster.
What a pleasant surprise.
Oh? I hadn't considered that that was a possibility. Oh, you... Okay. Rallying cry. Well, that's not gonna proc. That's great. That's great. That's great. Maybe we can get Rallying Cry off of Poseidon, actually. Nope. Not gonna happen. But that's fine. Would have been nice to get the extra damage, but sometimes you miss. Sometimes you whiff a little bit. Such is life. Kill! My armor!
More eggs to break.
You know, I think the thing I liked most about the Howl's Moving Castle book is just the style of it.
I have another lightning bolt for you, Typhon.
There they are. I have this.
Just I thought it was particularly cute the way that it was described. It was very much an approachable book, an all ages kind of classic. Oh, I'm just in the wrong spot. Our beam is doing 5,000 damage consistently? That's crazy. Okay, well. Sheesh!
Hey, Typhon! You're nothing.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Bye, Typhon.
This is our mountain.
Yep, he did do the most damage, and then Prometheus, Polyphemus, Heracles, the Yargonaut. Which one is the Yargonaut? I don't remember. Well, prophecy
Once
fulfilled.
more, no trace remains of our world's worst monstrosity, and the mere possibility that he could have wreaked further havoc on this mountaintop grows.
We'll leave nothing to chance.
A figment of the monstrous
We didn't even lose any
Typhon
more
is destroyed, yet none perhaps
death
shall know of
defiances.
it, save for the Princess of the Dead and her grandfather Time, and you, and I, and whosoever else shall hear my tale, I suppose.
Return to Shadow now? Just need to keep that up.
Yeah, I think we can keep it up.
Out late again, huh?
Just a little bit. You know me, Dora.
I'll be keeping an eye on the tent for you while you're out all night, Mel.
Can I actually go, like, fishing with her?
We shall meet again.
Come along,
Prevailed.
More nightmare.
The great blessings of the gods shall all be yours.
The Graves aspect. Aspect of hell. I think that's what we're gonna have to do soon.
Princess, I ought to mention, I know there are others whom you're close with, all of whom I think you've known longer than me. I, on the other hand, have no one else. Living with my sisters, I had little opportunity.
Uh-huh.
I can think of no other explanation. Many different goddesses or gods would surely be delighted if they had you in their lives, Moros. but if I'm to have you to myself for now, that's certainly all right.
I'm pleased you do not mind.
Hey, I know that you're fucking around with other people.
Any trace of Typhon left?
Just so you know, I am aware of that.
We have a bit of a personnel problem with our Circe the Enchantress. Her isle is poised to survey our enemy's fleet, reports of which ought go directly to Odysseus, except they go to me.
A gap in communication. By your leave, Headmistress, I can notify her of the proper protocol when next we meet.
You shall not speak of this to her at all. I raise the point so you can be aware. Circe has long been a valuable asset and ally. Your visits to her isle may help keep it that way.
Understood.
Hello.
I mean, yeah, sure. Odysseus and her are understandably tenuous.
You know, I thought that once Kronos was out and the Underworld King and Queen were back, you'd have to join them in the House of Hades. Be the princess you were always meant to be.
Nah, they got their own shit.
I'd like to think I already am that. My father's house is truly something to behold, but this is home, not there. And I'll be seeing my parents and brother frequently enough, I think.
You know, we
Oh, right.
combat
How was
to
it meeting
the death.
Zagreus? He live up to all the hushed tales of his prowess and all that?
If I told you, I'd have to slay you.
Well, all right.
You got there.
Thanks, Nem.
Heard you snuffed another Typhon out last night. Well done, Princess. Things are handled in the underworld too, when it comes to time flowing freely forth and all that.
Oh,
Things
did
are
you do
handled
something?
in the underworld how? Wait, you've been speaking with Grandfather Kronos, haven't you? Which means... no.
Your grandfather did what you never could and got me in the House of Hades. A remnant one of them, containing the old Kronos we were after all along. And I got him.
Congrats, Nemesis.
You
Great
got
job.
him. Vanquish Kronos on your very first attempt. Impossible. Even if you did prevail, you'd most likely end up trapped for all eternity in a temporal rift.
Girl, come on.
Go ask your grandfather yourself sometime.
You're serious?
Damn, not just a boast.
I'll take the special.
I think I do need to make more ambrosia too. Definitely more nectar at some point, but ambrosia first.
Become what I seek. It's cooking.
Might as well spend the bones that we've got, right? Where am I going next? Well, all roads lead to the underworld.
Why not?
Might as well go with the aspect of hell then. Well, that doesn't mean that we're gonna... All the other ones we need to be on the surface for with the knuckle bones, so I guess we'll stick with the palm. Perhaps
For the unseen.
Mother and Father will comment about it.
Strength, knowledge, patience.
Old grudge. Cronus takes damage. Okay, well, I won't worry about that one. Further and deal more damage. Yeah, that's a pretty easy choice.
Smile.
This seems like an interesting weapon aspect. It costing 50 in order to...
What's that?
Do I even have anything? You know what? Transform that. Oh, I can. It's just a straight upgrade. I didn't realize you could transform it upwards.
I cannot begin to imagine all that you do for this world, Grandmother. All living creatures count on you and what the seasons bring. That you are able to make time for me amid all that is not something I'll ever take for granted.
Love you, Grandmama.
I thank you for the offering, though I am usually left cold. From mortals lately, merely begging cries for mercy, nothing more. Let my crops grow, Lady Demeter. Save my harvest, Lady Demeter. Insufferable.
Ugh. Why would they want to eat? Come on.
The trap is set.
Who cares?
It's a bite.
They're so droll.
Snow falls gently on Olympus as before, but no trace of Typhon's foul storm remains, or of the rest of him. But you are able to confront him still somewhere beyond.
Yeah. Specials freeze? Yeah.
Life or death.
Sure, more Demeter. Frostfire. You know, that just makes me think of steady growth in room 2.
Brisk.
I'll take that. But it makes me think of Magica, the silly wizard game. It's been a while since I've thought about that one, actually. It's such a neat game to be like, all right, here's all the rope that you could ever want to hang yourself with.
Olympus, I accept this message.
You want to blow up yourself and all your friends by casting Fireball 2 feet in front of you? Perfect. Go for it.
Greater might.
Get silly with it. I don't think I ever got very far because trying to get it to work playing with friends.
I swear. Oh, it's been too long.
I didn't get very far because of the netcode
Arachne,
stuff.
I wasn't entirely forthright with you before about your curse. Theoretically, there is a way that it can be undone, but it is unlikely to work and shall be very dangerous.
What? I don't care what it takes. You have to tell me, my friend, please.
First, we must discover the source of the curse. Athena is no enchantress. Someone aided her. And second, Athena herself must change her original intent. She has to want this.
But she despises me. And why would she tell anybody who provided her the curse? Oh, my friend, I almost wish you hadn't told me. Don't bother.
Please, I'll do anything. Tell me what I gotta do.
Such a tease.
Oh shit, it's insane. I wish you hadn't told me.
Absolutely stunning.
How many Demeter boons do we have already? Sure, go again.
Right.
I gotta be real, this is a weapon that does not feel anything like the normal skull.
Hear me, on my authority.
And it's fine. That's fine. Sure, we'll just have more freeze. It's fine. I think the skull, the regular skull, is probably one of my least favorite weapons. Although getting, I think, the alternates for it are fine. More ammo for it, it's like, whatever.
Rest again for now.
Ooh, we can give Hermes a bottle of ambrosia.
To our esteemed messenger and my distinguished friend, not only have you kept the bond between the underworld and Olympus from fraying, you've done it swiftly and silently. You're practically a chthonic god yourself.
That really means a lot. Cheers, Em. You know I like doing things fast, but one thing I like even more is doing things well. We gods don't always have to work hard, but your father always did, and so do you. I'm glad I'm not alone.
Aw. Bond formed with Hermes. A fast bond.
Athena's out there managing frontline defensive strategies and such. We mostly stay out of each other's way. She keeps her head in times like these. I'll give her that.
None of these. Sure, travel deal, I guess. Yeah, we'll take the heart.
This does not belong to you.
I think I can do that. Where's the last? Oh, there it is. Okay. I feel like this weapon, I'm not sure exactly what. Forge a bond with 10 comrades. Oh, that's nice. I have been achievement hunting a little bit. So good to get some recognition for that. Me and my besties. Sure, take another ambrosia.
Sister Selene, Eye of Night. You always have looked out for me since I was very small. But more than that, you've been a dependable comrade and true friend. The gods bestow such gifts.
Oh, I did not mean to skip that.
On countless nights have I observed your family on Olympus at their feasts, ambrosia flowing in abundance. But it was not the place for me, nor do we revel in the crossroads thus. Yet from you, this is a cherished gift.
Aww. I love giving my besties good gifts.
The hidden aspects of the arms of night. I understand they come from distant gods and goddesses of darkness, all obscure, some likely bearers yet to be. Perhaps there is an even deeper pattern that they share. The choice is yours.
Beam? I don't think I want to do another beam run. Let's do Wolf Owl. I like to mix it up at least a little bit. If I just use the same weapon every single time, that would get boring fast. You can have a favorite, but I feel like you gotta... You gotta mix it up. It makes it, when you do get your favorite, that much sweeter. At least in my eyes.
Tough call.
Sorry, I'm buying the Apollo boon. Cast Expand? Ooh, and a Aphrodite. I think flat damage is better for how often our hits go.
Immaculate. It is a particularly quiet night. Observe the silence for a moment ere we begin our little test of just how capable you have become.
Did I not do enough?
It does seem unusually still, and the moon wanes. An ill-portented, mistress? Our shades should check up on your hounds.
No need. The hounds fend mostly for themselves. Like as not, they use this time to rest, as you'd be wise to do now and again.
Look upon me!
Ouch. Oh, there goes the armor. Yeah, the flat damage boost was a good call. The beam!
Come, sisters of the dead.
Yeah, I don't think the skull is... particularly good, TBH. It could certainly be better. I think the... Thank you, Frenos. Man, you make this this first part that much easier. This first boss. Toasted headmistress.
Return to Shadow now.
There.
Secret crush rarefied. Ooh. Extra 2 damage.
Frenos, hypnotize. See you in the crossroads.
Oh, that reminds me. I've been cooking, and I gotta go stir up my oatmeal real quick. Just make this not right back. It is not. I just needed to do a little stir, and there we go. It was sitting on the bottom. Ooh. A knife is on their way. Yippee! As I mentioned earlier, we're going... Oh, so sorry about the squeaky chair.
Greetings.
Oh, hi, grandfather. Oh, I can gift him stuff. I knew it.
Grandfather, the wounds our family has suffered perhaps shall never truly heal, but you've at least tried to take some of the initial steps. So here, this is for you.
I knew it. I called it.
The precious bottle. Thank you, granddaughter. Nectar from Olympus. But it does look rather good. The custom still is to provide some sort of gift in kind, is that not so? Then yeah, if you please.
Kronos... The side angle Kronos does a great job of making him...
What an unusual device, and made of gold. Thank you.
It just, What is it?
My keepsakes.
Well, at Fate Swim, you can purge most rewards for money 2 times a night. Okay. We got 3 Fate Swim options. That's kind of fun. I definitely need to get all of these boosted up.
Grandfather, Nemesis mentioned that she may have encountered you in Tartarus. How did that go?
Oh, very well indeed. I had presumed that only you would have capacity to face unwanted traces of myself, but as it happens, so can Nemesis. And she is very strong.
So she was serious. She confronted one of those traces with your aid and was able to prevail. What, did she hack him to bits with the Stygian blade?
Yeah.
Well, I prefer not to describe the details, but she used effective means. This must be possible only because she was so near your path before.
She truly did it.
Wow, great job, Nemesis.
I need this.
I kind of figured that she could do it. I mean, she's Vengeance Incarnate, and there was a great weight to be equalized, for sure. More powerful, the greater the disparity, perhaps. At least that's what I would imagine. What do I know?
Ashes.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. All I can think about with that is the damn meme copy pasta. But I can't even remember the proper portion of the meme copy pasta. Neither of these are fun.
Taste.
Is this a new song?
Even in jest, granddaughter. Apollo makes light, not I.
Here she comes.
I love so much that the whole area you just hear.
What the?
You hear the song. Oh no, we've definitely heard this song before. I just forget every time.
I am not angry with you any longer, granddaughter. Merely a little disappointed at the moment.
I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed. Oh, this might... Hang on, this might be the perfect...
Let's begin.
This might be the perfect Hestia opportunity. Stacks on the regular attack.
Your bright flames are a guiding light and bane to all our enemies. Though your
Big
keen
burst.
wisdom and fiery spirit spur me on at least as much.
No use buttering me up, you know. What, you think I'm going to withhold the best I've got unless you pay me some nice compliment? I can be petty, sure, but not that petty.
Thanks, Hestia. Give me the best out the gate.
Kronos and then Typhon the old one too. You make this stuff look proper easy now. Mayhaps I should give it a go myself one of these nights.
She could probably do it. Attacks inflict scorch. I think, yeah. Ooh. I am gonna go for the Infernal Contract attempt.
Here you are.
Your great-aunt Hestia is not exactly as she seems. In olden times, she was content merely to let her flames keep sputtering within the hearths of mortal homes. Admit to it, sister. You've changed.
Has she?
And you, Demeter, you've not changed at all. None of you have. It's why you're in a heap of trouble now. Or we, I ought to say. Good thing your grandkids coming to our rescue.
Ooh, that's perfect.
I see.
Glad we got that option right out the gate.
I accept this contract?
Hi, brother.
So you're back to being security specialist. must be easier trying to break out of the underworld when the gates are still flung open.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, it is, yes. Particularly that very last part where I previously had to get past Cerberus and worse. For now, it's more about surveying than escape.
You call this surveying? We're in a battle nearly to the death, all for the entertainment of these bloodthirsty shades.
Yeah, that's, you know.
Now, sister, the Shades of Elysium are some of our most valuable and influential residents. If spilling a little blood will satisfy them, that seems like a worthy sacrifice.
Oh no, he's become a shill. Oh wow. He does still hit like a truck, but we're at least doing good damage. I kind of thought we had a good build. Not so fast, brother. Brother! Also, I was talking about it last night with Daft, but oh, 1 HP Dream? He's so fast. Ugh. Oh, he still got me.
I think not.
I didn't bring you any other prizes for your victory.
That's all right. I still have the contract as an added benefit. Free goods from Charon's shop is nothing to scoff at.
Certainly not.
I'm glad you feel that way. I ought to head on back.
Goodbye.
Down we go.
The grasping
Does this mean I'm
souls.
the champion? For me.
Champing it up. Champing at the bit, baby. Alright, where do we go next? I should probably clarify what the... what our duo boon does. Whenever you inflict a freeze on a foe with Scorch, deal damage and remove Scorch. Okay. So try and... I see. I think this version of the song we don't get very frequently. Ah man, I was really hoping to get a Scorch boost. Nope.
Was that a new song I heard on my way in? Something about treasures glimmering, another one about the sea.
Ooh. Is it a new song?
You could have said, Skilla, I don't know anything about themes, so I just can't appreciate the depth of your work. But yeah, it is a new song. And only the first part.
I suppose the second part is imminent. You make your performances unnecessarily difficult by fighting me, but that's a choice you keep on making.
Well, we have to drown someone. And sailors have gotten too easy, lady. You'll never be an artist if you don't push
She's right.
harder and harder and harder. This song's called Bewitching Eyes. You look at me with bewitching eyes. Queen, give me butterflies. Warm disguise, the way I feel about you.
I love the ballad. This is I thought it was new, but I second guessed myself. This song fucks, actually. Well, there's another life lost. I love this song. This actually, I was not expecting to be into them having a rock ballad. How many are there? Please tell me that there's... Please tell me that there's a full album's worth. That would actually make my day.
Thanks, everybody.
I'm gonna have to listen to that song in its entirety when we get back. I will be purchasing that one. Add that to the roster.
Simon's ready room. To the fields.
To the fields, where I think Cerberus might end this run. I have not been doing a great job of preserving our HP or getting HP generally.
They won't budge.
Well, that'll simplify it a little bit. TMZW. Oh, okay, you're a bot. How long ago was this account created? Account created 3 minutes ago. Every damn time, I'm like, oh, somebody new.
Flourish.
That's okay. I mean, there are accounts that are literally just created. I don't really feel that terrible about being like, oh man, the bot's coming to my stream. Oh, hi.
Could use more coin. How about I take yours as soon as we're finished around here?
Do I even have? I have 32.
Heads up.
I see them.
Nem, why you gotta do this to me?
Watch it.
At least we have a way to do burst. Yeah, give me my cash.
She's off.
No words, just aw, man. Special's breaking armor might have been a good choice too, but I like seeing the options.
I'm ready for you.
Special's dealing more damage is at least something. Does each attack apply? I think it does. I'm still a little unsure about Hestia's primary stuff. I don't think I need any more Demeter. I think I've gotten pretty much all of the ones that I want.
Grow golden once again.
Grow golden. I wish it didn't have as much spread.
Sorrow Spiller.
Hello. We're doing early stream today. Just so you know. I thought I told you earlier.
You did.
It is 5:30. Here, give me 1 sec. We're back. Knife just got home and gifted me some chocolate-covered fruits.
Olympus, I accept this message.
And I do love a little bit of chocolate-covered fruit, you know? This fruit loves fruit. Oh, that reminds me. We bought some pears last time we were at the store. And we'd undergone an experiment, a pear experiment. Yeah, we'll take the extra hits.
Nicely done.
But yes, anyways, we did a little pear experiment. Because we bought some pears and they were not very ripe at all. So we put them in a little paper bag in order to ripen them up.
Echo, my friend.
And they ripened up perfectly.
Hello, my friend. My friend. My friend.
Hi, Echo.
I always thought these fields of mourning, they were just a place for falling deep into despair. But you really have been getting better here. Getting better here. Better here. Better here.
Good for you,
Well,
Echo.
I know it's
The
difficult
contemplation.
to seek for aid, but if there's anything that I can do, I'm here for you. All right? All right, I'm here for you. All right, I'm here for you.
Aw. You know what? I kind of need them, so
Please take care. Take care.
it'll be 55%. Sorry, 50%. Yeah, well, you know what? Just the extra lives will make a difference. I think we do want Hestia moons too. At least if we can help it.
I should be able to revive that bow.
But yes, our pear experiment turned out really nicely. This morning, when we had to go in for work, the two of us, I had that for breakfast, and it was perfectly right. Thank you, honey.
In the name of Hades.
I mean, sure.
Should be 2 more.
Sure, perfectly acceptable. But yeah, everybody always jokes about pears being like, oh yeah, it's the worst fruit. It's not the worst fruit. However, when it's bad, it's pretty bad. Pretty gross to eat an unripened pear. But when you have it at its perfection stage, it's just like, wow, this is actually a fantastic fruit. A little goated, maybe? Also, before the stream started, I decided to have some toast with applesauce on it, because apparently I'm 6 years old.
I should be able to get out, I think.
And even though I'm 6 years old, it was quite good.
Oh.
I was like, ooh, this would actually make for a really good peanut butter sandwich ad.
Cold, take you.
I've been on a big PB train, actually. It's just it's such a good
In
nut.
shadow I serve.
And peanut butter, just I just love peanut butter. Not that garbage Jif, but
The boatman on the
actual
river
peanut
Styx.
butter.
Hear me, on my authority.
We do test that pretty frequently.
Thank you for your service. All right, boy. We'll do this just like before.
Hi! Hi, honey. I hope that your day was good. Thank you for stopping in the stream with me. Oh, I mentioned it was okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Nobody wants to work. Nobody wants to work anymore. Says person that refuses to actually pay their employees a living wage. And this weapon has a little less reach than I would like, especially for this fight. I love my job. I had a great time working today because I was actually working instead of sitting around bored. The job that you do, I think, is very important. But I think that they severely underpay you for... Wow, I'm just gonna eat my Death Defiances. My second job, I'm paid so much more. It's true. I feel like many workplaces just do not appreciate their employees nearly enough anymore.
Brutal and ferocious beast. All that preceded merely was a treat.
I'm glad I got those Death Defiances.
Now be at peace again.
Thanks, Echo.
Check.
Found out that's because the first job is based in Tennessee.
So much dust.
Oh my god. It's based in Tennessee, so they can pay wages for Tennessee cost of living instead of anywhere else. So it's not proportional, or that's what one of my coworkers said. I believe that.
Unseal.
Didn't
Not
Didn't-
much farther now.
Okay, I don't remember if this is true or not, but I saw, or at least I was pretty sure that I saw
Should be a clear path to
a
the
headline that the new CEO of In-N-Out moved to Tennessee because of woke. I thought I saw that like a minute ago. I'm just like, oh, I'm worried about my kids living in California. Like, come on. You are insanely rich. You don't need to...
Four more chambers.
You do not need to pretend that
More tenpai.
it's, not woke, anything but that. My kids might grow up having to think about other people. I can't have that. I can't have anybody thinking about the poors. Aren't there massively conservative areas of Cali? Yes. There are several of them, actually. I dated somebody for a hot minute that said that they moved from California to Utah. And they're like, actually, it's great. I like being here more than where I was. I think it was like Redmond? Not Redmonton. I can't remember. It was Red something. Because apparently anybody I have ever dated has been at least some form of queer. Maybe I have a type. Maybe I have a type that's my fellow queer individuals.
Mother, Father.
Hello.
Hi. Hello, parents.
You ought have many others who would welcome such a gift. To have been raised in the seclusion of those crossroads, I fear it must have been a very solitary life. More so than one would like.
Solitude is not always such a bad thing, but certainly it couldn't have been easy on you.
No, probably
You need
not.
have no such fear. Growing up in the crossroads was never easy, but I never felt alone. I always had somebody or something to confide in. I would speak sometimes even to a fountain that we have in your honor.
Not to do a call-out post, but your type is far more specific than that.
Your words are not as persuasive
I mean, you're
to me
right.
as either one of us would like. If you had grown up in my house, you would have been showered with attention, not forced to harden your hands with toil, especially for one so young.
But dude, feel free to call out post me here. What is my type? Come
I have
on.
never regretted what I had to do, Father. And what friendships I have, I cherish. Perhaps I could have grown up with more, but I had everything I needed. Besides my parents, and brother and dog.
And now you have us too.
Bro
How have
dog.
you two been doing in all this? It must be quite a stressful time, having to get the house and underworld back in order.
Oh, it is somewhat less stressful than being imprisoned, fearing the worst for my family and dog, and watching the underworld become unrecognizable.
It's very different in my case. In this life, one moment I was a new mother, and now I'm not. For what it's worth, you were always an adorable baby, Malinoi.
Oh
You
yeah,
could
that's
always try
a...
and have another child, I suppose.
Duh.
We have nowhere near the numbers on Olympus, besides.
Oh, let us not tempt the fates with such talk, wherever they may be. You and your brother are more than sufficient.
God, we don't need to have more kids right now. Sure, I'll take last gasp.
Take care then.
That's what, 40%? That's pretty good damage.
The one-time guardian of the gates of hell restrains his viciousness for the princess.
Pet the doggy. I'm allowed to now, so I gotta. The only person brave enough on Earth brave enough to tell her parents to bone. Hey, have you thought about having more kids? I should say the only adult brave enough to tell her parents to have more kids. Because there's definitely, like, small children. They're like, I want a brother, I want a sister. I don't think that quite counts, though.
This is my father's realm. The Verminance is back, is he?
I know when I was a youth, my
Mindless wretch.
extra dose, ooh, 16%.
In the name of Hades.
When I was a small baby, but a wee Mitchell, I definitely was like, well, no, I never actually asked for a child, a second child in the family. I was just told, oh, we're pregnant with another kid. And I was like, oh, name my little brother Popcorn Eater. Which is just such a great small child. I want more of the move fasters.
With Seleni's
please.
grace.
Into the dark.
The trap is set as steadily the princess waits.
Wait, oh, whoops. Popcorn Eater is a beautiful name for a baby girl. Exactly. See, you get it.
Some shade rot.
I just love Popcorn Eater is just such a funny
It's changed so much.
little kid name for like a sibling. guess we'll deal more armor damage. Whatever. It don't matter.
Like clockwork.
May the dark goddess Hell awaken in Revol power untold.
More dialogue.
The Titan of Foresight confessed that you were able to withstand his fury, to which I said, Prometheus, my good fellow, if you knew this would transpire, why did you not forewarn me? And why did you not prevent it?
Perhaps you overestimate the Titan of Foresight's power to clearly see into the future, along with his strength.
He claims to keep the details of the future to himself, so as not to alter the desired outcome. How convenient. It does not take a genius such as he to know I shall eventually prevail.
Maybe. Maybe not.
Wretched excuse for father.
Are you quite... Hades using you to get to me?
Wow, we can do a lot of burst damage with this duo boon. It might make Scorch actually, like, usable. I need to get a little bit more darkness, and then we can, This track is multi-kill-esque. Sorry, ultra-kill-esque? A little bit. You missed it, but we got a new, new Siren song that I will definitely be playing once we get back to the crossroads. It's a power ballad, which is just so good. Oh, I just dashed into the...
No.
Dashed into the kill me move. Oh my god.
I'm not returning yet.
Maybe I need to be better about not standing in the kill me move. How much damage is this? Grandpa beating my ass. Yeah, I'm falling prey to the... I'm falling prey to the don't stand in the AoE effect. Ow. There we go. Ooh. Final Fantasy 14 player. Yeah. Yeah, I was a Black Knight player. I guess I would identify that as the class that I played the most. It probably is the one that I had the actual most playtime on.
Time flows freely forth.
Yeah, 487. Gives you the right to stand in AoEs. That's true. Tank do be like that. I'm just I like playing tank so much. I love
themselves
because you can Living Dead. That's true. I forgot about that.
Know full well. Unfortunately, all of them are rather indisposed right now.
Return to Shadow now.
But yeah, I just really like
So that's the way it is.
playing things other than just DPS. DPS is great for head empty. I'm just gonna do damage, but
Sometimes I just want to, like, possess someone, you know? Only for a little bit.
I get that.
To victory.
Let me see.
Ooh, more Ambrosia.
How many is that?
Something seems to have occurred with your companion Dora. She hasn't been as keen to make her remarks or possess my belongings. Is she all right?
Yes, I think so. Something's been nagging at her for a while that she's finally started to sort out. She may well tell you more about it at some point.
You are talking to a healer main after all. We're the perfect couple.
I think I may
I'm the
already know.
tank. You're the healer.
She's an old soul, but a strong one. And fortunate to have you as a friend. Do you suppose there's something I may do to help?
Although I gotta be real.
Frightened from her hauntings. She loves that.
All the healers
Certainly
in...
She startled me before.
All the healers in Final Fantasy I do not understand. Yeah, I let you die while I DPS. Exactly!
Impeding me, making my task more difficult at every turn. You didn't prevent this outcome. You could have just aided me like so many others.
And why would I have wanted to do that? Although I am a little disappointed in myself. Looking back, I could have caused so much more mayhem along the way.
Well, look at you reflecting on how you could improve. Even if it's at making things worse for everybody else.
You taught me that yourself, you know, Trouble. Not that I ever really learned, but if I don't stay on top of things, maybe sometime in the future, everything will turn out fine.
We can't have that.
No.
Step 1, do not heal in DPS. Step 2, if step 1 fails, it's everyone else's fault. That's true. That's true. Hang on, where's my...
A comrade recommended this.
I'm unlocking all of them. How many pearls do I have?
I almost hesitate to ask. I may have a new request. Surprised you've heard of this one, but all right.
Song of the Isles.
This ought to drive everyone mad.
Where is it? Is it at the bottom? Do I really? Hang on.
Sister.
Sister Selene.
Within these crossroads, my strength rapidly returns, and soon I shall be high aloft.
Doom Eternal sounding ass. Very true.
Malinois. Concerning your companion Arachne and her curse, against my better judgment, I've done some searching and have knowledge of the one who fashioned the poison.
Was it Medea?
You have? Excellent. Thank you, Headmistress. Who did you learn was responsible?
That matter is solely between me and the spider. Utmost discretion is required in such matters. If you wish to be an intermediary still, then let her know to seek me here.
Yes, Headmistress.
You got it, boss.
You made it. You really did eliminate one of the Kronos remnants. Grandfather confirmed. That's amazing, Nemesis. So then if I focus my efforts on the Typhon remnants on Olympus...
I can deal with the Kronos remnants in the underworld. Was planning on keeping that up no matter what. Hecate even gave me the all clear.
Oh, hell yeah.
Just unbelievable. Though I still do reserve the right to deal with Kronos remnants on my own. If nothing else, that route gives me an opportunity to see my family.
Knock yourself out. I get the impression there are more than enough of those potential Kronos remnants out there for the both of us.
Well, let's go get them.
Yeah, that tracks. Ooh, I can gift more ambrosia to our good friend Odysseus.
Of inspiring more loyalty over at the taverna again. I enjoy our conversations there.
I would say let's be off immediately, but I must say I'm anticipating word from an informant soon, and so need to stay put. I also mean to visit the taverna somewhat less.
Oh no, my drinking buddy. He's going sober.
I apologize. It's not been my intent to keep attempting to draw you away from your responsibilities.
It's nothing that you did. It's just... I knew the sorts who spent their days and nights feasting, taking leave of their senses. I swore never to be so indulgent, to always leave some of my desires unfulfilled.
That's a reasonable
I understand the feeling.
take.
To yearn for something is a driving force. Though, how about we give this bottle to your informant for a duty well performed?
An excellent tactical choice. I'll tell them it was courtesy of the Princess of the Underworld herself.
I'd rather it be from both of us.
Fine. Sounds like your father's house is back in some semblance of order. Always wanted to visit if ever I could, if only to greet an old comrade or two from the war.
Maybe Achilles and his lover.
I'd also like to visit again, but there's no telling when, if ever, we would have that chance, so
His
long as we're
biffle?
unseen. Officially, they're not even supposed to know we're here.
I know, but it doesn't make the desire go away. At any rate, as long as the servants of the king and queen are well, perhaps our paths shall later cross, who knows?
The Fates?
Or Prometheus,
You know,
Drink of
somebody
the
might
earth.
know.
Ooh, good.
Patroclus? Yes. Exactly. I could not remember his name off the top of my head. I'm sorry.
Some gemstones for the cause.
Hang on. Where are my songs? I need more darkness to get... I need more songs, please! All of the music in this game fucks so tremendously. I'm trying to find the new song, but... I can't seem to. There's so many songs in this game, that's crazy. Like the sirens have 7. Okay, so I'm missing one of them. I assume I need more pearls in order to get that too. Well, looks like I'm just gonna have to go back into the underworld then.
What if...
Shuffling of noted ballads.
One to keep track of.
Induce the music maker to optionally choose which melodies to play based on whim alone. Yeah, let's do that. That sounds great to me.
By night and in darkness.
You know what? We'll take the wands this time. Hang on, do I have... I don't have new words for these yet, so I guess we'll take them.
Way to stick it to that Kronos guy.
So do I have... I do. 1, 2, 3... We have 5 of them?
While I do not wish to insinuate you're some kind of slacker, nonetheless, I can't help but observe it's been more than a few nights since last you vanquished me, young one.
I thought my training here was more or less complete, Commander. All the nocturnal arms are at my disposal, and I know them well. Am I to keep reducing you to dust?
Yes.
Well, the choice is ultimately yours, of course, but lest you forget, there's always more for you to learn, and only one way to learn it.
By hitting you repeatedly.
Duh.
And often. Now, come on!
Give him some ambrosia.
To the Honorable
My
Commander
skelly bro.
Skelemius, Ward of the Bloodline of Hades, the fate-appointed Regent of the Underworld. May this ambrosia forever guarantee your service, for as long as you are willing to provide it.
Hey, wait, did you just grant me tenure in the family's name, kiddo? Can you even do that? And also, why?
I'm Princess of the Underworld. I'm well within my right. And as for why, I said before that I do not take loyalty for granted. I wanted you to know I meant it.
Get tenured.
I didn't really think you were gonna replace
Bone
me
boy.
or anything, but it means a lot you do all that for me. I know I helped teach you to hit real hard, kiddo, but I never thought you'd get me right in the heart.
Aw.
Thank you for everything, Commander.
Just doing what they pay me for.
You're being paid for this?
No.
No. I'm certainly not. I'm certainly not being paid to be your punching bag. Why would you insinuate such a thing?
Ensuring victory.
Gygaros dash. Ooh, okay. That'll work.
And I would never mean to slow you down, especially as you get started for the night. So you go on and pick something, and then get out of there.
I guess I'll take projectiles being slower. But yeah, you missed the power ballad from the Sirens. I'm hoping that we can get an encore on that one. Because I thought it was particularly fun. I think I can ignore Zeus. He's not exactly my favorite
place.
My favorite goober god.
Your brother has returned. Perhaps he shall come visit me again as once he did. Whichever mark he does not choose, you may receive from me instead.
Can't earn money? Well, we're trying to tick boxes. Might as well. Big screaming lady.
For me.
Okay, well, I guess I'm taking Zeus anyways. I'm not even sure what I would want him for. I've been looking forward to this dinner tonight all week. I haven't had sushi in too long.
Once all this is ended, may you and Queen Hera reign in peace and prosperity forevermore.
I love
Respect for one's elders
a nice
does not
fishy
come automatically,
meal.
I know only too well. Know that I do not take kind gestures such as yours for granted, and appreciate them a great deal. You have a generous spirit.
Making friends and influencing gods. Sushi!
I regret you've been swept up in some of our little disagreements here, young lady. We all wish to bestow our favor and should not be fighting over who gets to go first. Yet our pride is not so delicate as it may seem, and we always stand together in the end.
Well, after some convincing. I think we'll just take the specials. Sure, Ares. But yes, I've been wanting so badly to get sushi this last little bit. Some of my favorite foods.
I wonder, Lord Ares,
I love a
when
nice
mortals
rice.
on
I love a
opposing
nice
sides all pray
fish.
to you for victory,
Perhaps some
how do you
veg.
choose whom to bless? I trust this offering has no such complications.
Some sake.
Such gifts are welcome to a point. Mortals believe they can gain favor from me, but it is their own will to fight that most determines how quickly they die. I appreciate your interest in these smaller details. We're to continue
Ares, our blood boy.
but in different times, or different circumstances, I should say. Had you but failed to succeed before, a fight without end. Oh, my kin.
Oh, he loves that. He says, "Oh, yeah, this is what I've always wanted."
None can escape the princess of the dead.
Dye the silk and root it. Some new cocoons there.
Hi, Arachne.
Regarding your curse, Arachne, Headmistress discovered who created it. So if you require closure on this aspect of your life, come visit at the crossroads. But such knowledge may be a curse all its own, so choose carefully, please.
Oh, why... I suppose that I'll be giving that some thought. What would I even do different knowing something like that? Give me some time, all right, my friend?
Thanks, Arachne. I think I'll take the lavender.
Of course.
Is the dress blue or
Keep on spinning.
blue and black or white and gold? I don't know. Yeah, we'll go with that.
You.
Oh, hi.
Tempt me. You travel lighter than me, so here, why don't we balance out the load? Here.
She just...
Bye.
She gave me food, but not the thing that I wanted. Well... Alas. But yeah, I think some of my favorite sushi is, I love a good...
My boon from chaos came alive.
I love a good nigiri. I love a sashimi. Like, I know that there's a lot of different rolls out there that people like, and they're fine. I like a roll every now and then, but
Shadows take you.
I think I might be a Vegas roll person because I like pretty much everything else fresh. But if I'm gonna have cream cheese, it's got to be heated up in some fashion.
Calm that shade
Otherwise,
down, Phrynos.
it makes me feel ill. I don't like creamy textures like that particularly.
Olympus, accept this message.
I think Flood Gain with
Strength
what
of
we
the
have
sea.
is actually crazy good because we're gonna be channeling our regular hits a
Those
ton.
silken tresses, always with a vivid hue. I know whose handiwork they are. This one quite suits you, though it is unlikely to withstand the heat.
Just have to avoid it.
Dark side.
There goes Arachne's suit.
She's dropping moons.
Strong our sisters have become.
I feel like Moondrop is very paternal nickname type deal. I don't know why, but it gives me that vibe. Like, hello, my Moondrop. What did you call me? I'm sorry.
Hold.
Moondrop could also be a great wrestling move name. He's hitting him with the Moondrop. Oh my god. He's dead.
Beginning descent.
I don't know what kind of move it would be, though. I mean, is it worse than One-Winged Angel? Like, thank you, Kenny Omega, for being unabashedly a nerd in a space like that. A big nerd. Exactly. I love that for him and for wrestling in general.
Worth it to unseal another path.
It's so funny to me, especially like the prevalence of JRPG.
Transform.
JRPG just doesn't strike me as a super approachable genre, yet like some of the biggest names in gaming are
To
JRPGs.
stop him from rising to power, eh? Well, I suppose I get that too.
Take the sprint, I guess.
Let's get them, great auntie.
Oh, sorry. We take the double rainbow.
Go show that shade the way. Be free.
I think I'm gonna go with Ares for this one. That could be really good with the torch, actually. Whoa.
Hecate not taught you to respect the elderly a little more than that. Well, here's a quick lesson for you.
Well, here we go. Spouts are up.
Yeah, that's really good.
That there is what I call the first degree, like letting you off with a little warning.
Sure, just... Do we take the Infernal Contract again? I think we do. I mean, we're too poor for anything else, so... We take the contract.
I accept these terms.
Brother!
Look, everyone.
Hello, brother.
Is he gonna kick my ass
Glad to
again?
see you again
Probably.
beyond the confines of this crowded competitive arena. We ought to be sharing ambrosia rather than trying to kill one another for sport.
Nobody knows but the fates, and from what I've recently been hearing, perhaps not even them. As for the ambrosia, you've already got a keepsake from me, so no need.
What? Nectar and ambrosia aren't just for barter. You of everyone must understand the value of forging strong bonds with relatives, comrades, and loved ones.
Call outpost.
We've been through quite a bit together at this point, and I've known you since before you were born. But here, we can make it official if you like.
Well, all right then. Now to death.
To the death. Oh, close enough.
Bond forged with Zagreus. I love that you get to do that just by showing up. He's like, come on. At least they both get to share the alternate memories. Rather than the reality. Sibling energy. It's true. Owie. I'm going to lose at least one more life. Yep.
Not finished.
Sorry.
He hits so big. He does. Fuck. He does have big AoE. And big damage. Sister! Also, I do not have enough HP to be doing this, and I'm not paying particularly close attention when I need to be. Pussy!
I'm fine. I'm just a little winded. That's all.
The track goes so hard, though.
Be going now.
Hi, Zag!
Survived all that.
Hey there, Zagman. Nice contract. Hang on, where? Where is Zag in here? You share a timeless bond. I have, wow, just so many hearts. That's cute.
Enjoy the rest of your evening, everyone. Where were we?
Uh-oh. This is not a combat encounter I want to just go into with 17 HP. Ooh. Now we're riding a little close to the sun
Could you
here.
take another offering of nectar from me? How you can carry yourself with such ease inspires me. If I could become more like you some ages hence, I would be very fortunate.
Zag gets the last laugh. That's true, he does from this encounter. Losing 3 lives to him is just...
What I wouldn't give to turn back time and have another go at things knowing what I do now. Though, come to think, we plan to turn back time, don't we?
At least a little bit.
We put poor mortals through an awful lot. No thanks to Ares here. At least he's been occupied with our own troubles for a change, haven't you, laddie? That way most everybody else can catch a break.
But dearest Lady Hestia, our troubles are of grave concern to more than mortal kind. Ours is a conflict of the highest order, and irresistibly draws each of us to do our part.
Fireball effects from Hestia inflict wounds with even greater power. Sure. The 4th degree.
Vaporized.
Man, we do a lot of damage. Maybe it's that confidence / overconfidence in the Zag fight that really did a number on me. Oh, thank God, a health. Thank the gods. Sure, more. More of everything.
What'd you think of our latest number, lady? Critics say Bewitching Eyes reveals a soulful, more vulnerable side of skill in the sirens. But what do they know?
I couldn't make out all the lyrics while fighting back you lot, but you sing of red and green bewitching eyes and love potions and such. Is this truly how you feel about me?
No. Why would I feel any of those things, especially about you, lady? It's called a fictionalized work. And besides, Jetty mostly wrote that one.
Aw, Jetty's the soulful one. Classic bassist. I need to stop just eating hits like this. Ow. Okay, I'm going to die. I've accepted this. Zag does get the last laugh.
Gah, I prefer their smaller shows.
How's it going?
Yeah, big F. I need more darkness. Right? No, I just need seeds. Okay.
Ready for more?
Hang on, we gotta...
What are we in the mood for? We should have laws against this type of song.
Song of the Pearls?
Their past work was so much better.
Hang on, Bewitching Eye... I gotta leave Bewitching Eyes on for a minute.
Lord Moros, I understand you can't reveal the weavings of the Fates. But could you just tell me what the 3 of them are like?
My sisters. They... Well, each is her own goddess, I suppose. Clotho, the spinstress, is the talkative one, the decisive one. Lachesis is a little more agreeable. She apportions the thread. And Atropos, she sticks to the cutting.
It's been a long time since I've heard the Fates'
It must be a
actual
little imposing,
names.
knowing your sisters determine the course of every life. Even your own?
Even my own.
Must be an incantation that can help. How has it been having your mother back? I'm still growing accustomed to the part where my own birth mother is in my life, even if I may not see her every night.
Doubt Mother Nyx will be coming around much either. Never did. But she was never really gone. Night's been around since before time. Nobody messes with her.
Speaking of that, sounds like you have free reign to dole out retribution once again. Not that you weren't doling it out before. No need to keep pursuing Kronos now.
Oh, I'm not finished there.
Somehow I'm not surprised.
Yeah,
Another shipment already.
Not too surprising. She seems like the kind of one-track mind lady.
Appreciate the deal.
Up for more. It's swarming season for the hellyfish in Oceanus, as you may have seen. Should you run into them, advice is not to bother much with smaller ones, but get the biggest one.
Hellyfish.
I'd rather not bother with any of them and all their stinging. How long do swarming seasons typically go on?
Well, a season is a bit of a misnomer, as the current season started back when I was just a lad. The good news is you get accustomed to the stinging after a while.
Wonderful.
Can I actually? Yes! Let's go fishing with Odysseus.
Hey, what if we stop by the fishing pier again? It's been a while, and standing patiently is far less indulgent than sipping ambrosia, right?
Depends on how much you like
make a
fish.
compelling argument, goddess, and I ought to confront my discomfort with the waters more. Head on over, and I'll be there soon.
I can understand being a little uncomfortable with the
Something
water.
I should tell you, by the way. These times we spend together, which I thoroughly enjoy, I wouldn't want the other shades to get the wrong impression.
And what impression would that be? Oh, you mean their mortal preconceptions? A man and a goddess together can only mean one thing, end up one way.
Well, yes, but it's a preconception rooted in events that have occurred, including to me. And even though our shades are loyal, they do like to gossip, we know that.
I suppose. If anything, they ought be gossiping about Headmistress and yourself, rather than us.
What? Oh, come on, goddess. The Good Witch and I, we're like... Oh, plus there must be some appropriate analogy.
Oh my god, he's got feelings.
I didn't mean to overreach. It's just, well, I can think of many reasons that Headmistress would inspire loyalty in someone such as you. And you in her.
He's too
You're as bad as those
flabbergasted.
gossiping shades. Except I can't have you banished for your conduct. Now, what do you say we scoop some fish out of these waters, eh?
The lady doth protest too much. Although I could see it. Although I think Hecate strikes me as...
Wait for it.
Not particularly romantic.
Got you,
That's a pigment.
Oh, nice
Got him.
catch.
We're forging bonds today.
It's been good to chat away a bit instead of having to give counsel all the time, so cheers for that, goddess. But don't tell the Good Witch or anyone what you told me.
I won't.
I think he's got a little bit of a crush. Bond of many turns.
You're ready.
Plankton and wheat
What
seeds.
have we there?
Alright, well. We only have 30 minutes left for stream. I think that's the perfect opportunity to do some trials.
So,
So you basically just stand here, saying stuff, whatever pops in your head, and those other shades and Mel, they eat it up.
They do eat it up, disciple, for it is nourishment born of the wisdom of a vast experience, well informing that which pops into my head. Now, could you please give me a break?
Okay, I hear ya, Commander.
Conceal us, O Knight.
All right, well,
I'll do
let's
my
do some
best.
trials then. I've been meaning to do a couple more of them.
Of infinite possibilities, this was your
Scorch and freeze. Oh, okay.
Grand
More nectar
Auntie
giving.
Hestia, more and more I wonder what would it have been like if you were always in my life. Perhaps I would have grown up quicker of wit, or happier. May we yet get to know each other like we knew each other all along.
I never wanted kids, you know, dearie. And you're not about to make me second guess what's more than probably the smartest choice I ever made, mouthing off to me the way you did just then. Now take your blasted boon and off with you.
Huh?
Even I'll admit the quaint crackle of the hearth just doesn't always do the job. Sometimes what we need is a great big conflagration, an inferno of the highest order. How about one then?
All right. Sounds great to me. I mean, the freezer burn, we are definitely taking. That's the easiest option I've seen thus far. I think we actually incidentally made this build. I think we incidentally made this build on our first run with the health aspect. Just so happened to stumble into greatness. Which, hey, I'll take it.
Something that scares me, Em, is the idea that time may be even quicker than I am. Remember back when you were real small? Well, bam, you're old now, just like that.
He's not wrong.
Off I go.
We do need to see more chaos, so... I would really like it if I could get more darkness. I don't remember how to do so.
It all began precisely as planned, but from that point, not even I can influence the outcomes entirely. For instance, I did not expect to find you here, Spawn of Hades.
For 4 encounters? Yeah, sure.
I grow strong.
Owie. Let's go with Valkyrie. How do I activate the Valkyrie?
Gift.
Okay. That makes sense. Activate the special. Owie.
Enough.
Sure, more nectar for Demeter, too.
Where I am from, we lacked for plenty, but we never truly lacked. And I know that's in small part because of you, Grandmother. My headmistress thinks so highly of you, and I could see why from the moment we met like this.
Thank you, Grandmama.
Perhaps I ought to have far more gratitude myself. I think so often of my pain and lack. How could I not? Yet I have you, this mountain home, and more. Would only that the burden of it all ever lightened.
If only.
That artifact you bear. Such cold is emanating from it that I sense its power all the way from here. Whatever is the origin of all that death-like frost, it isn't of this realm.
I'll go with the freeze. God of War Ragnarok type beat.
4.
I've heard good things about the new God of War games, but I've also heard a lot of people complain about specifically the way that the side content really detracts from it. What do I know, though?
In the name of Hades.
I haven't played the damn game.
Whew, that's hot.
Although, like Daft was saying, the remasters for the old God of War games coming out, I was never really much of a hack and slash fan,
Got you.
but that might be a good opportunity to play the games. I know God of War 3 was one of those games that I watched a lot of. Who was it? It was I watched an LP of it back in the day because I didn't have a PlayStation. I was an Xbox person. I was a 360 enjoyer. And then PlayStation 4 was just like the better console. And then PlayStation 5 was just the better console, which I find very funny. Grew up playing the Xbox, although I did play a little bit of the PlayStation 1 and a little bit of 2. I wasn't, some of the exclusives for PlayStation were more my speed, I think. Then again, I wasn't allowed to play a lot of Halo growing up.
This gift.
So maybe that is a substantial influencing factor there as well.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Sure, we'll do cardio gain. You weren't allowed?
Now for the test.
Yeah, that was a...
There you are.
That was a growing up Mormon
Perhaps
deal.
some evening I shall reach this point so quickly that I'll slip by before you arrive, Headmistress.
I've no intent to permit any such possibility. Not even if you've the swiftness of Hermes speeding you on. So why don't we get to it then?
Like they had a problem with Halo. They wouldn't let me play endgames until... until I was older. I mean, I understand. Letting like an 8-year-old play Halo. I may avoid doing that too, but I think if you teach proper media literacy. Didn't even realize it was rated that? Yeah. Halo is an M game.
Like that.
Aw, man. Ow.
Not very dignified.
12 when it released and I played it with my cousin. I think 12 is a perfectly reasonable age to play Halo. In all honesty.
Enough.
I think Halo is one of those games that's like, yeah, you're fighting Alien.
I prevailed. Mission complete.
Really funny because I was not allowed to watch R-rated movies until I was old enough, but I guess no one cared about games.
Return to Shadow now.
Yeah, people didn't acknowledge that gaming.
Sufficiently amused by your attempt.
People, for the longest time, didn't really.
The depths of chaos.
Sure.
For the realm.
I think it was really dismissed as a hobby up until like 2010. And then it became a little bit more popular. Okay, I need to get one heir then. Trial of Glory. I see. Okay. Best way to get heir? Probably from Zeus then.
Lord Zeus. The lightning sigil.
Sure, give more nectars too.
You have a wondrous family to protect, Lord Uncle Zeus, not to mention the heavens and the earth. Yet you always carry yourself with dignity and courage, despite the weight of your burdens. Thank you for never backing down.
I've many sons and daughters, nieces and nephews, many more. And it's a pleasure to know each and every one. I try never to play favorites, but between us, young lady, you're an exception.
Of course he says that. He's the kind of guy that says that to everybody.
What shall you do, young lady, now that the momentous task you've undertaken is complete? We certainly have quite a mess left to clean up, but after that, whatever you decide, may it bring satisfaction and success.
Trust deepened. Thank you. Thanks, Uncle Zeus. King's ransom? No thanks.
That was my boon.
Yep, there we go. Everything boosted. 25% extra damage. But yeah, anyways, a lot of people didn't really view games as like art or a valid hobby for a very long time. And I think, like, when you look at some of the general general
Olympus.
like AAA game releases.
You may not trust me at my word, O Queen, but with this offering of nectar, you shall find I bear no falsehoods or duplicitous intent. You're not just royalty to me. You're my great aunt, and as glorious as I could have imagined.
You're really serious, aren't you? Look, girl, you don't seem to understand what it's like on this mountain. There is no margin for error here, no room to slip. Although perhaps you've had a taste of that sort of pressure for yourself.
Oh yeah?
Why, if it isn't my iridescent fan, illuminated even in the night, the easier with which to spot you wheresoever you may be. Should you require my immediate assistance, merely wave it about a bit.
Sure. Ooh. Yeah, that's great. But yeah, a lot of the AAA releases of, like, the mid-aughts, there's a lot of garbage in there. I don't feel like it's entirely, unreasonable to be like, oh yeah, these do suck. No? They'd never make garbage video games, surely.
On my authority.
They've never once made bad video games. Okay, let's take all together then. Well, we're not gonna hit Rallying Cry. Slow Cooker's fine. A little bit of dodge chance. A little bit of extra. Yeah, you know what? That's fine. That's a pretty good pull, actually.
Blast off.
But yeah, they'd never make bad video games. Surely the mid-aughts weren't full of just absolute shovelware. Like, there's definitely a lot of bad video games out there. I think that there's more bad than good in the realm of video game. But I also think at the same time that the games that stand out are like just spectacular.
Got a lot of regulars, but just between us, this one is my favorite, Em. You Underworld types tend not to be too fussy, and you're clear with what you want. I like that about you.
Guess we'll take damage upgrade. I just think of like all of the just dog shit like first person shooter action adventure games where it's just like you're a nameless guy. Stop. This eagle's a real asshole. You're John McShooterman. You're a mute who can't talk.
For you, grandmother. Perhaps this can liven things up, for there ought to be much cause for celebration in the coming times. But mostly I just wanted you to have it, for all the hope you gave me.
Speaking of birds and video game men,
I gave you hope. I was intent on fighting the Titan no matter what.
did I look at the trailer Daff was talking about yesterday? No. Will you link it in the general chat on the Discord?
I can see my daughter's gentle face and her daughter's. I can think of no worthier cause.
Project Windless? No, I completely forgot after the stream. I gotta be real. I'm so sorry.
Why, I suppose he's no longer my little sprout by now. Grown as he has into a noble underworld prince. That you two finally know each other gladdens my old heart.
Thank you, honey. I appreciate that. Is it a particularly crazy?
Right.
Is it a particularly crazy trailer? Because I'm kind of looking forward to that. I'm not explaining it. I don't think I need much more than that. Just...
I'm not some common thief. Lord Zeus!
Just the idea of a giant chicken is enough for me to be like, okay, that seems interesting. Giant chicken with swords. It's
Lord Apollo,
Uncanny
my cousin,
Valley.
my
Oh
friend.
boy.
This ambrosia reminds me of the moment I first saw your father's palace and heard your wondrous song. Thank you for letting me see our world in a new light, and for always believing in me.
Believing in you couldn't have been easier, Lady Malinui. Even without this ambrosia dancing with moonbeams from the crossroads. I feel truly blessed to have met you, and that my sister found you when she did. You're the greatest boon our family has received in a long, long time.
We forged bonds today. Stream title a lot more apt than I thought it would be.
My father Zeus already got you, did he? Blessed you, I should say. He's a god of many inclinations, but when our rule is threatened or even insulted, no one fights back more fiercely.
Pick the Nova. I do have rerolls. Sure, give me the Aphrodite. I'm taking a lot of free damage. I should probably cut that out, huh? Ow.
Not good enough. That's
Yeah, I'll take the
there.
free fat stack HP boon. Now, how do I make this work? Fighting Prometheus, I always have issues with. I guess we'll just bonk in. Oh yeah, thank God, it's just him.
The war is over, Titan. Drop the act. You still refer to Kronos as your master, and seem no less charitable towards the gods, despite now doing this for their sake, not just yours.
You know as well as I that the conditions of your climb need to approximate your prior path if you are going to succeed. And I admit that the result I seek would otherwise not be possible. Thus, here we find ourselves.
The result you seek involves me repeatedly beating you up. Perhaps all you really do want is a proper thrashing, under the guise of acting like some sort of savior.
He just likes getting his ass whooped.
Extraordinarily high tolerance for pain. Though for such mockery, less so. Remember, we can both administer a thrashing here.
Not entirely incorrect. I gotta be real, Ben Starr, real good voice actor. It's inspiring. I would surely love to try and
You're not prepared for what awaits you at the summit.
get into VA work at least a little bit. Owie. Ouch. How long has he been in the industry for, actually?
I know what is about to happen to you here. Do you? Conflagration.
Fuck, that's the wrong one.
Not yet.
Not quite. God save you.
Wow, this fight is way easier, not on hard mode. Earliest thing on his IMDb is 2013. Okay. I mean, that's still 13 years of experience, but...
If suffering today brings about
How old is he?
so be it.
How long has he been in the industry? I mean, he's been in the industry for 13 years based off of IMDb, but still. First video game he was in is Warframe. It's always fucking Warframe.
Hit me then.
It's always Warframe.
Return to Shadow now.
All this was a mere possibility before.
What a silly game Warframe is, too.
Another Chaos Trial down.
He's 1 year older than I am. I still have a chance. Yes, yes. I can try and be a voice actor. Maybe. I don't know. I think I need to... I contacted... Well, not contacted, but I discussed this a little bit with somebody who does do VA work in Johnny Ponage's chat, a good friend of mine. And they said, make sure to, like, do singing lessons. That's the #1 thing to get into. That way you can, like, just alter your pitch and tone a little bit more. Anyways, that's going to be the stream today. Thanks, everybody, for stopping by. I think we're going to raid into... Who do we have today? You know what? Let's raid Soto Cat. It's been a minute. They're playing Neo 3. That seems like a fun game. go say hi to them. Anyways, thanks again, everybody, for stopping by. I hope y'all have a great rest of your evening, and happy Friday if you celebrate. Bye.
Well, what happens is you actually